Hello, fabulous doll people. I have a box opening. I have COVID. I'm homesick with COVID today, so if I don't sound great, that's why. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't look great. I had just gone in and I had surgery last Monday on my nose, which was real minor surgery. You know, they just cut some stuff out. But, of course, then I got COVID, and I've been wiping my nose so much that, of course, my poor face is so red. It's been a lot of drama for my face. So, anyway. I got my first doll. Well, it's a head, but I still got my first doll thing of 2025. I bought this. I put it on layaway. So the end of January, my last puppy went home, and those people did like a deposit and then paid me a month later. And I had been looking at the head, and so I messaged her and said, "Would you take a deposit, and then I'll pay you when they pay me?" And she said yes, even though it was $100. It wasn't a ton. And this head is not like a head I was looking for. So I've been on DOA regularly because I have 3 dolls that I am actively looking for. Like, I'd really like to find them this year. The fourth of my big wants, I'm going to wait until probably the end of this year or next year. Because that's my Color Theory doll, which is super expensive. And I've missed out on her a bunch of times because I just didn't have the money. So I want to save up and actually have like a big chunk of cash that I can, at least part of it, that I can put down before I really actively look again. But, so, you know, ostensibly I'm on there to check my looking for ads. But of course then you look, right? So then I saw this. Excuse me. So, this artist, I know, I follow them on Instagram. I don't think they're actively making dolls right now. They've been posting about a doll they're working on, but I don't know if it's like a doll they are working on or it's a doll they bought that they're customizing. It's Batchix is the artist, and this is the player one head. And if I recall correctly, now I looked all this up, and then did I put it somewhere where I could see it while I was making the video? No. I believe this head came out in 2017 or 2013, and it was an event head for some convention. I want to say DollCon New York City, but that's been on my Instagram feed a lot lately, so I might just be thinking that because I think it just ended. Excuse me. Ah. And anyhow, so she came. I had to go to the hospital today for my second testing. So we tested on Monday with the rapid tests at my clinic. I work in a clinic that's not at the hospital. We tested positive, and so the head of our infectious control said, wait until Wednesday to come in for the antigen test. Because she said, if it was just the flu, then we would be past our stay home because your flu symptoms phase. So then we went in today and it was positive again. So since I was in town, I went and picked up my stuff at the P.O. box. I went in with my mask on and picked up my mail. Because I think she came in, I don't know, I think today's Wednesday. I think she came in yesterday. I don't remember. I remember it showing up that she was going to be delivered on Tuesday, but it, I don't think it showed her delivered until, I don't know. I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was my sickest day. So yesterday, I don't know what was going on. And the funny thing is I don't cough until I have to talk. And since I've been home with my dogs, obviously I'm not talking to anybody, so I was like, well, I feel so much worse because I had to go out and talk to people when I got my test today. But, so anyhow. So this head, I had seen it, I got it, and I wouldn't even have thought about it being my first doll from 2025, except Berry Wings posted that she was able to resist until March. Good Lord, you guys, woo! And then she bought her first doll recently, of 2025, and all these people were posting, I'm not getting anything this year, which I never even say that, because I'm not that dumb. And I already have put another layaway away. Though I think one of my BJ Divas ones is paid off. It's now showing as processing. And that was one that I wasn't really paying attention to the payments really closely. And so I went back and tried to like forensically piece together the payments. And I thought I had like maybe 1 or 2 left, but it might be paid off. So that'd be exciting. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open this. So I like this doll because it has a really kind of cool, almost a Wicked kind of sinister. I don't know if sinister is even what. When I looked at the doll, I thought Jareth from Labyrinth, if he was a doll. And that was the first thing that caught my eye. I don't collect boy dolls, so obviously it won't be that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to style it after. So when I was a kid, and you were obsessed with a movie, you had to go to the movie theater every weekend and watch it. And Ralph Bakshi, is it Bakshi or Basky? I think it's Bakshi, had done Lord of the Rings. He did The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. They were animated. And my dad was a huge Lord of the Rings fan. And so we went every weekend for probably a month and a half. And he had done the Wood Elves. It was the weirdest dichotomy in aesthetics, because the elves, like the, Galadriel and Arwen, they look like people. Like, this is animation from the 70s. I mean, they had the ears and everything, but they looked like people. They were blonde and blue-eyed. And then he did the Wood Elves when they got caught in, I think it was Mirkwood, right after they had the spider run in. And they were so weird looking. And they were real kind of sinister and creepy looking. And so I think that's what I'm going to do with this doll. It'll be a her, obviously. But what really caught my attention was, I was like, Jareth. But it is a really interesting sculpt. Like I said, I had never seen it before. And I've seen a couple of heads on DOA lately that I was sort of interested in. But almost all of them have been, they need to go on like a 70 centimeter body. And I just refuse. I mean, honestly, the Baldur's Gate Asterion heads everybody was making was the closest I ever was to maybe getting a 70 centimeter body. But I just can't go up and, wow, that's pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. I just can't go up in those size. Wow. Oh, how pretty. So there it is. I feel like my light is terrible today. And I even have the torch on. I don't think it's that good. Let's look at it's got a really cool profile. It's got a neat set of features. It reminds me a little bit almost of a Twigling sculpt. And I love the ears. I love to get different elf ears. I think it's going to be so pretty. So yeah, I'm going to give it kind of a dark woodsy. I think I'm going to play with the creepy factor a little bit. So anyway, so there's my very first doll thing of 2025. It's not a whole doll, but And no. And I should have a couple more box openings. Like I said, I think I paid off that. I have 3 layaways with BJ Divas right now. 3, yeah. And please stop. And that'll be one of them paid off. I'm really trying to push to get my Pasha Pasha paid off. Like, it's taken forever. I want to get that done. Oh my god, 6 toes. I don't want you up here. Like, bye, thank you. And then I did just put I just did a small layaway order with Doll. I think that's, well, I have my Magic Mirror Orla is paid off, and I think those just came in. And she's going to go to Sark to be painted. And then that big Fairyland order I did, the Sursa and Seal one, that was paid off in April, which I'm so glad, because I just want to get out for me some layaway payments. And then I have one other really long-standing layaway that I need to get paid off. I need to message them. I haven't heard anything at all from the artist, but I heard that's kind of how she is. And so I'm not real worried about it. I think I'm just going to reach out to her and see if the dolls came in and say, I'd really like to just pay it off. Can you tell me what I owe you? And then I'll really be having a lot of money freed up. Because I do have my layaway with Magic Mirror, the new one, that I got her SD girl. And I'm kind of still hoping that maybe down the road I could get another SD girl. But I'm really trying to gather my funds for the end of the month, because Boomdoll opened her pre-order, and I think it's open for a month. And I think she opened it on the 1st. And then at the end of the month, Doodall's Dreams has another pre-order. And she's got a sculpt, of course, that I'm in love with. So, I don't know. You pay stuff off and then you just get new ones. So, anyway, hopefully you guys will see this girl come together. I'm really trying to get face-ups done and bodies purchased this year. It's my goal. It's always my goal. In fact, when I pay off this big order from Denver Dolls, the big Fairyland order, I don't plan to do any more of the new ones. Like if I want something that comes out new, I'm just going to have to wait because I want to get bodies so that my floating heads can stop floating. It just seems stupid. I mean, obviously it's stupid when you have dolls that need to be finished, you buy new dolls, but you know how they get us in the hobby is if you don't get it, it's not going to be available, and then you missed it. And then you got to go find it on the secondhand market, and half the time you're going to pay at least double, you know, at least. I mean, sometimes more, sometimes less. Six Toes, can you go play someplace else? Anyhow, alright you guys, I hope you're having a great dolly day. I will see you in the next video. It'd be nice, because I'm stuck at home for 10 days. If I had like 10 days of doll stuff coming in, but I don't think I don't even have that much stuff coming in. So, anyway, I hope you guys are doing good, and don't get the COVID.